Good afternoon, the majority.
Good afternoon.
I'm the chairperson of this debate. What I need from you is your cooperation, confidence, love. I welcome my fellow members to introduce themselves. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm the secretary of opposite side in this debate. Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm timekeeper of this debate.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm a secretary of the proposing side of this debate. You are welcome.
Thank you.
Good afternoon to you all.
Good afternoon.
I am the grammarian and motion mover of this debate of today. Welcome.
I welcome the motion mover to explain the motion.
Thank you, the high table and the majority at all. Good afternoon to you all.
Good afternoon.
My name is Vanessa Bayo, and I'm the motion mover of today. I'm going to introduce to you the motion that states that Africans can solve their problems better than depending on the foreigners. After colonialism, the Europeans decided to provide a full room for Africans to solve their own problems and to be sovereign. So the motion on the table of today wants us to prove or to show if the Africans have been able in solving their own problems by not depending on the European nations and the outside nations. Thank you.
Have you understand well the motion?
Yes.
I welcome many speakers from opposite side.
High table. Good afternoon, majority.
Good afternoon.
My name is Loveness. I'm a standard 7 pupil. I'm here in front of you to oppose the motion which states that Africans can solve their problem better than depending from foreigners. My first point, poor infrastructures. In Africa, we have poor infrastructures such as railway and roads. That's why the government has employed the foreigners in order for our infrastructures to improve, such as railway, roads, and etc.
I welcome many speakers from another side.
Thank you, high table and other majority. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Debate up.
Up, more.
Debate up.
Up, more.
My name is Doris Peter Maswe. I am in Form 4 class. I'm here to propose the motion which states that Africans can solve their own problems without depending on foreigners due to the foreign point. The foreign point is development in agricultural policies and strategies. In many countries of Africans, develop agricultural activities and strategies. For example, in Tanzania, they introduced a policy of vegetalization in which most of African peasants were required to shift from scattered areas to socialistic areas, whereby they participate in increased production of agriculture. Thank you.
Any question? Any question? Any doubt? Pronunciation error? Another member?
Thank you, Chairperson. Thank you, secretaries. Thank you, timekeeper and audience. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Deborah Pasco. I'm here to oppose the motion which states that African countries can solve their own problem better than depending from foreign due to the foreign point. The first, poor education facilities. Some African countries they have poor or low standard of the education facilities like textbooks. That's why foreigners, they have decided to provide for us those facilities like textbook. You to secondary your evidence. Don't you have textbook come from the Oxford company? Shortage, lack of national resource preservation. Here in Tanzania, as you know that Tanzania is one among the African countries, there somewhere Morogoro at Kianzi that are taught that will produce by giving out the birth to their young one. Those are called Kihanzi toad. But because of the low supervision of the national resource in Tanzania, now you can't find even a single toad over there. Thank you.
Any question? Any doubt? Another member?
Thanks, Chairperson, High Table, opposing side and proposing side together with other majorities. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm sailing on the same boat with the motion which states that African nations can solve better their own problems than the foreigners by the following points. The first point is that having the top leaders who are loyal and having commitment. When I say top leaders within a country, I mean president, vice president, together with the prime minister. When we have these leaders, no doubt they will lead us to the better mobilization of resources. A vivid example comes from Burkina Faso. The Honorable President of Burkina Faso, Honorable Traoré, who was, in a short period of time, who was led in the Burkina Faso country to be in a high state of economy, only by mobilizing his people on better use of resources, especially in mining. Thank you.
Thank you. Any question? Any doubts? Another member?
Thank you, Chairperson. Thank you, Secretaries of both sides. Thank you, Timekeeper and Majority. Good afternoon. I'm here in front of you to oppose the motion which states that they can solve their problem better depending on foreigners. My first point. In Africa, there is poor religious belief because, for example, here in our country, Tanzania, there is a certain tribe called the Maasai. Maasai, they have poor religious belief like female circumcision, early marriage, and forced marriage. Now, foreigners think and send some organization to come to help to our country, Maasai. And now you can see Maasai, they change that habit for having poor religious beliefs. Thank you.
Thank you. Any question? Any doubts?